Yo, Panther Nation. Rockstar Gang, what's up? What's up? Appreciate everyone coming into the live stream today. I have a show today for you guys? Do I have a show today? We're going to dive into that preview and prediction of this Detroit game. So we're going to dive into some things. We got some hot seat chronicles that I want to go over. It's a new segment I'm bringing up. Some lessons that we need to learn from as a team, right? I just watched a press conference. Not much out of it. Really didn't get much out of it. Obviously, Frank Wright's Mr. Tight-Lip himself. But we're going to get into some news and updates as well. Then we'll dive into some predictions and I'll give you my final preview and predictions. And, we'll go from there. Appreciate everyone joining. So make sure you pound the like button, share the live, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, feel free to join any of the links down below. You can follow me on any of those social media with the link tree, the Discord. I updated the new Discord link. If it's still not working, please let me know and I'll add the new Discord link. I know we were talking about also doing a giveaway, which we will go over as well. Okay. We'll go over the giveaway at the end. Okay. So we'll go over the jersey giveaway at the end. Now, the jersey giveaway is going to be more of a gift card. So I'm going to do like an NFL shop or Fanatics gift card, something like that, so that, whoever wins, I'll just send you the gift card. You can buy the jersey you want, so on and so forth. Right. So that's basically the giveaway for today. Right. I owed y'all the guys that back when I got 2,500 subscribers. And we're going to do some more giveaways throughout the season as well. I'll do some more fun giveaways each and every month. I think I'm going to do a giveaway once a month. Obviously this is a big one because we hit 2,500. So I wanted to do a decent size giveaway. So we'll do another big giveaway. Like once I reach 5, I want to reach, once we reach more milestones, as we continue to keep growing, I'll continue to add more giveaways. You can also become a member of the channel. It helps support the channel. So you can become a member as well. Okay. Make sure you get in the chat, guys, and make sure you're just pounding that like button as you're coming in. All right. And if you're leaving, coming in and out, make sure you pound that like button. Okay. The more we like, the more we grow our community. Okay. So I appreciate everyone joining today. Marcos Cash is already in chat. So let's get right into it. All right. So news and updates. Okay. Number one, I do want to go over a couple things real quick. Xavier Woods is out this game. We all know that. And then we also know that Dante Jackson is questionable. And Frankie Louvu, from my understanding, is questionable as well. So the thing is that with this, let's start with the tight end troubles. Okay. Hayden Hurst has basically been the only, his initial spark in the first game. It's kind of just fizzled out, right? The tight end group in general has just fizzled out faster than a birthday candle in a hurricane. Let's be honest, okay? And the tight end, himself, Hayden Hurst, tight end, has racked up his measly 38 receiving yards in the past 3 weeks. And it's leaving me wondering if he's out for a leisurely stroll instead of participating in the game, because offensive coordinator Thomas Brown has weighed in, suggesting that the tight end contributions extend beyond, right, catches, touches, blocking, and protection being, essential components. So, sure, I think Brown makes a valid point. But let's face it, though, guys, with this tight end group, the Panthers haven't had a tight end worth mentioning since Greg Olsen. Traded the Panthers for the Seahawks in 2020, right? Hurst was supposed to fill that void. He's currently about useful as a screen door on a submarine while the offense just continues to stumble around, all right? If the Panthers are looking for success, they might want to consider including these tight ends in the game plan, especially when they've got one just waiting to be utilized. I think Hayden Hurst can be a very useful weapon, especially in the red zone with a big body like him, right? Then let's talk about Frank Wright right here with this inner turmoil, right? Head coach definitely seen better days. It's not surprising that given this team's less stellar performance, but Wright remains defiant in his quest of respectability in the 2023 season. The Panthers aren't waving the white flag, okay, just yet. They're not even thinking about a fire sale before the trade deadline. You can tell that, even though there are trade rumors. Hell, there's been trade rumors about Brian Burns out there right now. I've even seen a trade rumor that we might be trying to trade Brian Burns to the Bears, right? And Reich, however, admits to having a mixed feelings about the current state of the affairs. And he came out saying something about one respect where they're close, and other respects we're making too many mistakes. He was saying something like that. But if that's the case, Frank, it might be time to put down those rose tinted glasses that you wear. And the Panthers need more than wishful thinking to turn this ship around. It's time to deliver those promises that you made before the season began, or we might be. I think us fans and season ticket holders, not myself, but others, might want a refund. They might start demanding refunds, and I think some people already are, right? Watching that Bears game last night, watching DJ Moore go off last night makes me wonder, should we have traded Burns instead of DJ Moore? You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start a poll too for you guys. There you go. So that's a question now after watching that DJ performance last night. And the thing was about that Bears game last night, because I watched the whole thing. They opened up that offense. They have absolutely opened up that offense down there for the Bears, because if you go look at what they've done, they were opening up the offense to Justin Fields. They were letting him throw the ball down the field. They were giving him more leniency, and look what happened, right? But also Fields was making plays happen with his legs. When he was even getting rushed out of the pocket, he was still able to get the ball out, right? He was able to move around from the defense of them getting hit, right? So he was able to make plays, and it shows that, especially when you have a wide receiver like DJ Moore, right? Another thing, YGM, is he the shining light that we've been kind of like not really been talking about enough? Because obviously he's kind of been like a lighthouse on a stormy night. I'll be honest. He's actually stepped up this year. He's kind of reinvented himself as an outside linebacker in this 3-4 defense. And honestly, surprising enough for me as an optimistic fan, Gross Matos is now a man on a mission. I think he's aiming to show that, hey, I belong to be here. I'm ready to get a new contract. I can do this. I'm better than what you guys think. And maybe because of the style of the defense has changed for him, and Evero's defense just fits him better, right? Obviously he's been putting hard work this offseason. We've been seeing it. We've been seeing him stay after practices and even in the training camp and OTAs. He was doing that with Brian Burns a little bit. Burns was working with him. So, he's committed, and it's visible on and off the field that he's starting to get some impressive results now, right? And if there's any silver lining to be found in this dark cloud, it's YGM, I feel like. I mean, I'm eager to see how far his career renaissance can take him, honestly. Now, for Bryce Young, from baby steps to bold leaps, right? Bryce Young might not be making headlines or jaw-dropping performances, but he's steadily improving week by week. We've seen that, okay? However, I feel like this offensive system is holding him back. It's like a kid on a leash at the playground, right? You have your child who is a wild child, but you got him on a leash, but you're at the playground. That's what he's there for. let him go. Let him go play. So same thing with Bryce. Let him go out there and just play freely. I feel like Frank Wright's approach might be more protective, more like a protective parent than an innovative coach. And it's time for a change. That's why I'm saying Thomas Brown needs to be the play caller, and Frank just needs to be a game managing head coach, because Wright claims that the success is a collective effort, which is well, all and good. Okay. But still, it's time to unshackle Young, let him loose in a dynamic system. Instead of waiting for a win to bring excitement, why not create it? Right, guys? You see what I'm saying? So let's face it, the Panthers need more than just pep talks to break this long streak. It's time to embrace change and see what the number one overall pick can really do. Guys, thank you for joining the live stream today. Get in the chat section, guys. Love to hear y'all's thoughts as well as we go throughout each and every one of these different segments today. I appreciate everyone joining. I hope everyone is having a blessed Friday, and I hope that you are preparing for a nice weekend. I know I'm ready for the weekend. It's been a long week, so I am just ready uh, for the weekend. So appreciate everyone joining. Let's get right into the next segment. Lessons. Okay. Lessons for the Carolina Panthers that we've obviously learned. Okay. The ballad of Bryce Young, Chuba Hubbard, unexpected hero, maybe, right? The run defense circus, right? So the ballad of Bryce Young, okay, who is still trying to figure out that the NFL isn't just an abbreviation of for no fun losses. Okay. That's basically another abbreviation I call the NFL. No fun losses, because Young seems to be learning the ropes each week. Like I said, he's progressed like a kid trying to really navigate that jungle gym, right? In the last performance, Young racked up over 200 passing yards. Okay. Season high. That kind of had me scratching my head, wondering if it was a glitch in the matrix or what. He didn't throw a touchdown, but hey, at least he avoided an interception for the second straight game. Small victories, I'll take them. That's a small victory in my book. Okay. But the highlight of Young's day was a play in the third quarter back against the Vikings. So we're talking about the Vikings, right? He evaded pressure, danced through the traffic, delivered a strike to Thielen. It was like watching a ballet dancer really dodge a stampede of wildebeest, right? But only with a fewer tuttis, right? The lesson here is that the Panthers need more of this wow factor from him. And if they ever hope to break their losing streak, because Bryce, it's time to channel your inner circus acrobat and bring some magic to the field. So let's get this offense rolling. All right. Let's get this offense rolling. Let Thomas Brown make the play callings, open up the playbook, let Bryce play freely. Okay. Take the shackles off of him. All right. And let him play freely. Okay. At least if he plays freely and he makes mistakes, that's better than shackling him and he makes mistakes. Because then I feel like you're holding him back. But there might be some plays there, if you just let him play freely, that he could have like a breakout, right? So that's just my take on some lessons that we can learn from leading into this game against Detroit. Chuba Hubbard. Now we all know Miles Sanders was supposed to be the star running back. I expected more out of him, but as it turns out, he has been about as effective. Like I said, he's been about as effective as a screen door on a submarine. Sanders, he's averaging around 2.9 yards per attempt. So I miss Deontay Foreman in the Chuba Hubbard already. I think that was a mistake on us. I still believe in that. I think Miles Sanders is just not it. All right, and then you look at Chuba Hubbard. I think he is our RB1. He is outplaying Chuba, or he's outplaying Miles. I've been saying that. All right. He's burst onto the scene in week 1, showing off some speed moves, right? All right. Since then, he's been warming the bench like it's a beach chair. But it's time to move Chuba Hubbard into number 1. Kind of like I kind of wouldn't mind doing what kind of like Washington does. Now, even though they lost last night, but they use Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson. They do a two-headed monster there. Antonio Gibson's the guy that they throw it out to, right? Brian Robinson does get some catches too, but Brian Robinson's the guy that's running. He's a downhill runner. He plows through the line, and I feel like Chuba Hubbard does that better than Miles Sanders does, right? Sanders last week carried the ball 13 times and only got 19 yards, which is 1.5 yards per carry. Hubbard outshined him by far. 14 rushes, 41 yards. All right, that's basically 3 yards a carry. Okay, it's like comparing a tortoise to a cheetah in a race. Sorry, Miles. I think that's how it is. All right, it's time. The offensive line may be struggling, but the lesson here is clear. When you need a spark, it's time to call the guy who can run like he's being chased by a swarm of angry bees. And Hubbard, you've earned your stripes, or should I say your spot. You are RB1 right now, in my opinion. Now, this run defense, let's talk about it. It's a circus right now. It's basically a comedy act, in my opinion, because it's like watching a clown car unfold before your eyes. Because while the focus was on limiting the Vikings pass game, they somehow forget to stop the run because Kirk Cousins only threw for a whopping 139 yards, which is like pocket change in today's NFL, right? But the Vikings decided to take the page out of the Groundhog Day playbook and ran the ball down our throats. Alexander Mattison averaged 3.7 yards, went from averaging 3.7 yards per attempt to 5.6 yards against us. Cam Akers made his Vikings debut, rushed for 8 yards per attempt. So it was like the Vikings discovered this cheat code for our defense. It was like they were pressing A, B, left, right, up, down, B, A, start. Right? And with the Lions and the Dolphins on the horizon, who are running the ball like they stole it, in my opinion, the Panthers run defense needs to take a crash course on how to not be a speed bump because they are just getting ran over. So these are the lessons that I've learned in the past couple of weeks. I don't know about y'all. What's up, Walt G? What's up, Grim Reaper? Thank you for joining the live stream. Appreciate you joining. How about DJ Moore going off last night? Dude, I had him in fantasy. I had DJ Moore in fantasy last night, so I was all about it. I was cool with it. What's up, Grim Reaper? Keep pounding. What's up, man? Appreciate you joining. It's a coin flip. I can more so live without DJ Moore or DJ Burns is hard to replace. All right. What up, Matt Chatter? DJ don't show up most of the time, but did last night. He's done well for me in fantasy. Honestly, I mean, I can't complain. I think there was one game he only got maybe 8 points, something like that. So I'm not complaining too much. Remember what I said about DJ Moore going off. Congrats on our Panthers being only winless team. Wonder when we might get our first win. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hubbard, okay. Sanders stinks. Hubbard is definitely outplaying Miles. So, we just went over that. All right. We just went over that. Guys, make sure you pound that like button as you're coming in. There's 13 people watching, only 9 likes. Also, get in the chat, please. I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts as we go throughout today's live stream. Appreciate everyone joining, as always. Evero is doing an excellent job, but he said they would run multiple fronts, so more 4-3 fronts to help stopping the run. Yeah, Rock, that's kind of hard with the system that we're running with a 3-4, and then you're going to try to do a 4-3 and kind of switch it over. So it's like, how are you going to scheme it? I mean, I know I think Evero's a defensive genius, so I believe in what he can do so. But it's like, how do you know when the team's going to run the ball, right? How do you scheme that up a little bit? You know what I mean? We not even beating Chicago. Damn, 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 damn. Yep. We'll see. We'll see. I'm still hating on Sanders. Fire him. Yeah, well, you can't fire him, but you can at least replace him or trade him. All right, let's move on. All right, Hot Seat Chronicles. Here's your hot seat people. These are the guys I think are on the hot seat. These are the guys that are on the hot seat. These guys are the ones that they have to step up. If they want to stay in Carolina, or if they want to have any chance of having an NFL career or being here or being with us, because Ian Thomas, the tight end who's been about as effective, right, as a ghost, right? He's kind of teetering on the edge of a career cliff, I think. I mean, after another game of questionable blocking, dropping a touchdown pass, Thomas might want to start updating his resume. I really think so, because it's safe to say that Thomas won't be the guy, right, to obviously step up. I think Hayden Hurst is our guy. But Greg, the Greg having somebody step up and become like a Greg Olsen, we just don't have that. All right. And heck, he's not even the hair to a recliner that in the Panthers locker room. Now, you got Steven Sullivan waiting in the wings. Thomas is hanging on by a thread thinner than dental floss. Let's be honest. Okay. So if Thomas continues to falter, he might find himself performing the farewell tight end dance sooner than expected. It's time to step up, Ian, or prepare for a soft landing on the free agent market. I'm calling it how it is today. I'm not holding back on these guys. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You've been sorry, and that's why I'm coming after you. So, are we going to overpay and trade up for a top tier wide receiver? I hope not. I hope that we don't get swindled. I'm hoping that we make a trade that makes sense. Obviously, so I'm glad Chase Claypool's out the question now, because he's going to Miami. So thank goodness for that. All right. What wide receivers are available? I mean, free agent market, there's nobody available right now that we would want. But if we're gonna have to trade guys, there's been names thrown around. I think the Cardinals are going to be willing to trade Marquise Brown, because he is, I think the Cardinals are on their rebuild mode. They're doing fresh slate. Jared Jeudy, he's over there at the Broncos. I don't know what's going on over there. They're in turmoil. They might be looking to get rid of somebody, right? That name's been thrown around. Devontae Adams' name has been thrown around too. There's been a bunch of guys' names that have been thrown around. Hell, even DJ Moore has been even a name that's been thrown back to our faces. So, I mean, I don't see DJ Moore coming back here at all. So I'm not worried. I'm not even going to even think about that, or fathom that, or put that into the universe. But I would say right now, Jameson Williams would be a guy to look at. The top three guys I think that you could at least make a decent deal where we're not getting swindled. It's going to be probably the best one would either be Jameson Williams or Jared Jeudy. Rock Jones, Calvin Ridley as well. I don't know if I don't think Jacksonville is going to let him go. He's having a hell of a year. I don't see him. I don't see him coming here. Even if we even tried, I don't see it happening. Where is Henry Anderson, Matt Chatter? He is on the IR. I'm pretty sure he's still in the IR. Because his name hasn't even been thrown out there off the IR. So I'm pretty sure he's still on the IR. Didn't Thomas run from the police on a 4-wheeler last year I can't remember If that was what his I know he had some craziness happen where he had to deal with the police, but I don't remember what it was. But anyways, Shy Tuttle, you're supposed to be the anchor of our run defense, and you've just been as sturdy as a house of cards in a hurricane. The Panthers, like I expected Tuttle to plug the holes in this defensive line. I thought he was going to be better than what he's shown. He seems more like, I mean, he's non-existent. I mean, he's just letting yards flow through us like a river. Just keeps on going. It's like a leaky faucet. That's the best way I can describe it. Tuttle might be better suited elsewhere because I think the Panthers didn't give him the tools he needed to succeed, and I think that's part of the issue too. But if he doesn't step up in the next few games, he might find himself replaced faster than a faulty light bulb. I'm serious. This run defense needs some more serious patch up, and Tuttle needs to be the handyman. And if not, the Panthers might be shopping for a new plumber in the bye week. Y'all like my puns I'm using over here? I got like millions of them. Miles Sanders. Let's get right back. Let's talk about him real quick. I felt like he was supposed to be our shining star in the ground game. I thought he was going to be better than what he was. And I was excited about him coming here because I thought he was going to, after the season he had. But I didn't really ever think about, well, he was behind the best offensive line in the NFL. Never put the 2 and 2 together. But it's just been absolutely atrocious, right? I mean, his latest stats shows that. His PFF grade shows that, right? It's just been a flop of epic proportions from this guy, right? And to make matters worse, Sanders took a page out of How to Win Friends and Influence Fans playbook by criticizing the Panthers fans, booing the team. It's safe to say that it wasn't the wisest move for a player who's been about as productive as a stapler in a paperless office. But with the Lions' stingy run defense, who are on the horizon, who have stepped up each and every week from that standpoint, you're going to have to step up and bring your A game, because if not, you're going to find yourself sitting on the bench and only coming out maybe for pass catching plays. And that might be it. And that's kind of what I'm thinking that we need to do. Put Chuba in like they do with Brian Robinson there in Washington. Have Miles Sanders come out and be that Antonio Gibson kind of guy. Right? Let those analogies roll, bro. I'm going to keep – I got some good ones. I learned from some funny analogies and puns from my father over the years. You can't help the club if you're sitting in the tub, right? Exactly. Marcos Cash, I don't even think thinks he can run up the middle, because when he does, he runs like – he doesn't run like a downhill runner, right? He doesn't put his head down. And I just feel like he's just – I mean, our offensive line also has done him no favors either with run lanes. But still, at the same time, if that's the case, why is Chuba able to get 14 carries for 41 yards and you're only able to get 13 for 19? That's where that's where I'm like scratching my head, right? I mean, I will say that, our offensive line has done us no favors with run lanes, but at the same time, it's like, but Chuba is doing this. So it's an issue. And then last but not least, DJ Chark. All right. You've been about it. No offense, DJ Chark, I'm coming after you, but you've been about as explosive as a balloon with a slow leak. And we were expecting fireworks from this guy. And he has delivered more like a sparkler on a rainy day. All right. That's literally what it is. I mean, he's shown glimpses of greatness, but he just hasn't lived up to the hype. And with rumors, Panthers eyeing another wideout before the trade deadline, Chark might be feeling the heat on his ass because it's time for Chark to channel his like inner superhero and save the day. Because with the chemistry built with Bryce Young this offseason, it's time to turn that connection into touchdowns. And this is a revenge game against his former team, right? The Lions. And it should be all motivation he needs. But in conclusion to this, guys, we may be 0-4, but there's no short of drama on this team. Let's be honest. These 4 players need to step up or face the consequences. And it's a tough world in the NFL. All right. You're only as good as your last game. So it's either time to shine or step aside. Let somebody else. Laviska looked pretty good running the ball last week in the first half, like on 2 or 3 touches. Yeah, I kind of would like to see I didn't really even check his stats last week on the running the ball. I just remember him getting a couple plays. I kind of want to see what it was. Hmm. I think he's only had a couple plays. I mean, he's right now this year, so far, he's played 4 games he's played. He's carried the ball 6 times for 26 yards, which is averages around 4.3 yards per carry. So, maybe it's time to give him maybe it's time to give him a chance there. So Jay, I know you're just getting in here. We went over some news and updates, brother. We went over the tight end troubles. Hayden Hurst kind of just going away since week 1, kind of just disappeared. The inner turmoil with Frank Wright, which you know all about. YGM kind of being that shining light. I'm just giving you some reiteration here, Jay, based off what you may have missed. We talked about him being the shining light, him stepping up, looking more confident back there, right? Then the last topic was just let Bryce go. Let Bryce go. Let him be free. Take the shackles off. Okay. It's like I compared that topic there for the news and updates, like going to a playground and you have a kid on a leash. You have your child on the leash. Let him go. Let him play freely. You're at a playground. Right? And then the next one was lessons we learned. Same thing. Let him play freely. Chuba should be this is about Chuba being number 1, RB1, and should be. And then these are lessons that we've learned from last week that should be leading into this week to, hopefully see some progression. Then the run defense, Shy Tuttle, just non-existent, right? That's the lesson we learned, and they got to step up. And then another thing, the Hot Seat Chronicles. So these are just basically all this topic was about right here, Jay Issue, was these guys are in the hot seat for me, and they need to step up. They need to step up and make plays. Ian Thomas dropping passes, right? Miles Sanders not getting getting outperformed by your backup, basically by the backup to you, right? Shy Tuttle needs to step up. DJ Chark, I need to see that connection with Bryce that we saw this offseason, right? So I needed him to step up. And he's on a revenge tour. I think this is his revenge tour, which we're going to talk about here next. Exactly. So I think that's another thing. Chuba has impressed me. I didn't even bring that up, and I'm glad you did because he's done well blocking. He does better than Miles Sanders blocking, I'll tell you that. That's why I'm saying I think with this running back room, if you want to make things work, I think it's time to move Chuba to RB1. Do like what Washington does, Use Chuba like Brian Robinson, like they do, and then throw Miles Sanders out there like Antonio Gibson on the pass catching plays, and do it like that. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I don't mind. It is kind of crazy. But also, Jay, it's also making me wonder, did we hold him back too? Did we hold him back a little bit? I mean, he was behind also, you got to think about it. He was behind um Christian McCaffrey. And then was Chuba here? No, because that's when Christian McCaffrey went down and Mike Davis stepped up. I don't think Chuba was there yet. I think that's when I think the year after Mike Davis stepped up, I think that was the year we drafted Chuba and we let Mike Davis go, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, Chuba getting better at pass catching. He is too, though. He is getting better there. I will say that. He must have bought a chug machine. It's awesome. All right. Bold predictions meet reality in week 5. All right. Bold predictions. All right. We're getting into the preview and prediction of the game. Okay. The week 5, this week, when optimism meets reality. Okay. This is what I'm going to be optimistic, but we're also going to meet reality in the end. Okay. All right. You got it. The predictions collide with the cold and hard truth. These predictions collide with the cold and hard truth. Okay. As we're obviously preparing for the Detroit. Okay. So brace yourselves, guys. DJ Chark, revenge tour. Okay. And a twist of fate that only football can provide, DJ Chark is about to unleash, I feel like, his inner beast against his former team. A lot of times when players played their former teams, for some reason, I feel like, at least from what I've watched, they always seem to, do their thing, right? And Chark, with the wind in his hair and vengeance in his eyes, guys, streaks down the sideline like a lightning bolt, right? I think Bryce Young spots him with a little flick of the wrist, delivers a nice pass, touchdown Panthers, revenge served cold, maybe with a side of fries, okay? Sure, the Lions know Chark's speed, but do they know the fire burning within him? I think this is a bold prediction. This is a prediction bolder than a lion trying to tame a porcupine. But I think that we're going to see Chark come out in this game, right? Bryce Young's aerial odyssey, okay? Bryce Young's aerial odyssey, okay? With the Lions standing tall against the run, Bryce Young decides to take it to the skies, okay? After initially struggling, your Young's channels and his inner superhero soaring through the air with passes sharper than a lion's claw, right? He shatters his career high passing yards in this game, leaving defenders in his wake like confused prey. So against all odds, I think Young's could be a breakout game. I really do, because he's gotten better week and week. Okay. He starts threading the needle. He starts finding gaps, keeps the Panthers in the game. Because I'm hoping this is the game that we finally see them open up the playbook. Now, I know that usually that stuff waits till after the bye week, and I know I mentioned that, but I think it's just why wait, right? Because you're facing Aiden Hutchinson, who's a great pass rusher. All right, nothing on the ground is really gonna. I don't think we're gonna do very well against them on the ground because their defensive line is stepping up really, really hard right now. But I know this is a bold prediction, but I'm seeing DJ Chark and that Bryce Young connection in this game. Obviously, the Thielen connection's already there, so I'm not worried too much about Thielen. But I'm feeling like these two could have a breakout game. All right. I'm having a feeling. Now, does that mean that we're going to win this game, guys? That's the question. Am I saying we're going to win this game? Okay. No. We'll get some roars and echoes. but the Lions are going to prevail. All right. We're going to give up. We're going to give our effort, right? We're going to do everything we can to put up a fight. We're going to play with heart. Bryce Young shows flashes of brilliance, making calculated risks, daring moves. The Lions might be the kings of their den, but the Panthers aren't going to go down without a fight. In the end, I think the Lions prove just too mighty for us, okay? All right, 2 seasons for the young Panthers. We're going to remain winless, but not without leaving a mark. I think it will be 24-17. All right, final score. That doesn't capture the heart and spirit of the Panthers, I know, displayed, but the prediction is bolder, right? This is a bold ass prediction, okay? But I think we're going to see some progress, but I also believe that it's not going to be enough for us to win this game. This game could either be this kind of game right here, 24-17, or it's going to be a game of a blowout. Like I'm talking about like 36 to 14, right? It could be something like that, right? I mean, that's what I'm seeing. I think that we're gonna have make some plays, but I think at the end it's just not going to be enough. And it like I said, I feel like this game could either go what you're seeing here, my prediction 24-17, or you're going to see a blowout game. The key thing is bringing in a good running back. Matt Chatter, it's not necessarily bringing in a good running back. It's more of bringing in a guy that can put his head down forward and run the ball, right? Find those run lanes, right? And then having another guy to take off some of the pressure off of him and step in as well for the pass catching plays, right? You need to have in today's NFL, running back by committee is how it's done. Matt Chatter, I actually know how to do the Dougie, so mission accomplished already. All right. Just think we move on certain players that doesn't make a difference on the field to believe that we hold them for seeing their talent. I'm still not on board with Chuba. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that take, Jay. You don't have to like I'm not saying that Chuba Hubbard is going to be Christian McCaffrey or would be an RB1 somewhere else. But right now he's better than Miles Sanders, and we have to take that for account. He looks for contact just to get to the next play instead of taking one to the house. It doesn't help Jay either though with Chuba that he doesn't that our offensive line doesn't create run lanes, and that's the biggest thing I think that's been the issue for this offense is running the ball. I mean, yes, guys aren't getting open, but it would open up the pass more when you're able to run the ball consistently, right? And so it takes pressure off your quarterback to sling the ball freely. And I think that's the issue. And I think that's the reason why now with the Buffalo Bills, they're doing so well, because if you go watch them now, they're able to run the ball with Cook. James Cook is playing well enough to take pressure off of Allen, and then Allen's able to go out there and sling it. Now, I'm not saying Bryce Young's Josh Allen or anything like that. I'm just saying if you want to compare it to anything, go look at them, right? Chuba's a straightforward running back. I mean, that's what we need, though, right now. We need him to be just like a Brian Robinson, straightforward downhill guy, and then switch him out with Miles Sanders in the pass catching game, just like they do in Washington with Antonio Gibson, and it works. Steve Smith, there is gonna blood and guts everywhere. That's funny. I'm always giving CJ Henderson a hard time. It's well deserved, but he really hasn't played all that bad. Giving him credit. Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually ecstatic the way CJ Henderson's playing, but he has to play well because it's right. We sign him back, right, or it's you're gonna have to go find somewhere else to play. So Me personally, I don't think players that we have need to look at their old teams just for a good game. Stand on business every week and tired of players that yeah, I get that, Jay. I think they have I think players have the I think players should be going into business every week too. But I know for a fact that players have their calendars marked on certain games, especially when it comes to their former teams, right? But this is a revenge game, Rock. It is for a revenge game for the Lions after what we did to them last year. You know, it's crazy that we beat that Lions team last year with a interim head coach, Sam Darnold, two running backs that are technically backups, right? They're not neither one of them are true RB1s, but you know, Deontay Foreman sure did look good last year. Chuba Hubbard sure did look good last year when Steve Wilkes stepped in. So, you know, they're definitely going to be looking for that revenge game for sure. Yeah, we're going to have to take ball security is going to be huge in this game. Ball security is going to be huge, right? And we have to be an offense that puts points on the board. We cannot be going down the field 3 and out, punting every single damn play. We have to get points on the board. I don't care if that's whether through it's running the ball or whether it's through passing. Whatever way it gets the job done, do so. But open up the goddamn playbook and let Thomas Brown make the freaking play calls and Frank Reich focus on game managing the play clock and being a game managing head coach. And that's what needs to really be done. Open up the playbook. Let Bryce be your playmaker and let it open it up to him. Stop holding him and having him in shackles. I already know how to do the Dougie. Oh God, Anthony Davis, don't put that into fruition. Good Lord. Yeah, Sanders is just stinking it up, man. Man, I hate we passed on Zach Charbonnet. That dude is a thumper. Yeah, he looked pretty damn good before he got knocked out of the Seahawks game when we played him. I I think he got concussion in that game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure. Last night's Bears game was horrible. It felt like watching your ex become a millionaire. That's rough. That's rough. Damon Harris, Tavis Murray are hard hitting middle running backs for the Bills. Yeah. Hopefully Burns gets a sack in this game. He will. I mean, I listen, honestly, I don't even care if Brian Burns gets a sack. Stats don't matter to me. I just need him to be a disruptor. I need him to make Jared Goff really feel the pressure. Whether it's him getting the sack or whether it's somebody else getting the sack and him being the disruptor. Same thing with Derek Brown. I just need you to beat the Lions. Like, yeah, they've got David Montgomery, they've got Gibbs, right? They can run the ball too. But I'd rather force them to run the ball than to have Jared Goff tear us up with Amon-Ra, St. Brown, Josh Reynolds. I think I think Jameson Williams able to come back as well in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Sam Laporta as well. You know, I'd rather them try to beat us on the ground than in through the air because I don't trust our secondary stopping them. I hope Burns gets his trade value up. Can't believe we kept him over Moore. I mean, I hope so too. I mean, I still think you could get a first round pick for him right now, but I mean, I don't think we're going to see any trades until the trade deadline, honestly, or maybe during the bye week. If Frank and the boys don't get their shit together, I'm afraid Miami put up 50 on us. They're about to put 50 on the Giants, I think, this weekend. I think that that offense is going to go bananas on them. It was the Turf's fault. Oh yeah, is that what we're going to blame it on now? The Turf's fault. Sanders is one of the worst running backs I've ever watched. It's looking abysmal right now for sure. Let's be real though. Penei Sewell is locking up Burns. We'll see. We'll see. Penei Sewell's been playing right tackle and left tackle. I think at the beginning of the season he played right, and now they've switched him over to left, if I'm not mistaken. Can y'all let me know in the chat if I'm correct on that? Pretty sure they switched him over, if I'm not mistaken. I think the first 4 games he played right tackle, and then the last 4 games of the last season he started at right tackle, and then it was this season the first 4 games he started at left. So I don't know. As of right now, it looks like Fit is one of the worst GMs in the league. Yeah, it does not. Right now, his seat is absolutely on fire. Is there any team in a worse spot going forward than us? Genuinely wondering. Man, I would much rather not. I wouldn't want to be a Cardinals fan right now. I wouldn't want to be a Cardinals fan. I mean, they're in full. I mean, they're in full rebuild. I mean, yeah, Dobbs have stepped up, but and they've got Marquise Brown, Ertz, and Connors. Defensively, I don't. Besides Buda Baker, who do they have? Broncos are in turmoil right now. Yep, I would say they're in rough shape too. Giants are in rough shape right now. I'm not going to say that. I mean, I still think the Bears are in rough shape. Yeah, they beat the Commanders last night, but that's just one game. They're still in rough shape. I don't think Kyler Murray's proven, man. The Mad Midget is not a proven quarterback. I honestly did. Kyler Murray to me is one of the worst players in the NFL because he does not take account to his own responsibilities. He blames the coaches, his teammates, he blames everybody else but himself. And then another thing is the guy doesn't, from my understanding, the guy doesn't watch any game film. The only game film he's watching is Call of Duty. What Dolphins pay for Poole? Can you reiterate that question? Yeah, I mean Kyler Murray does. That's not the point. I just don't. I don't think Kyler Murray is a proven quarterback. Whoever QB fits Cardinals. What did Dolphins pay for? Oh, 6. Yeah, 6 and 7 swap. That's right. Anthony Davis answered the question. My bad. Yeah, they gave him a 6 and 7 swap. It really wasn't much for them. Really wasn't much for them. Let's see what that poll looks like right now. I want to see what y'all voted. Should we trade drivers? Okay, so all right. So what's the poll look like? So 42% of you said no. Or 40%, 42% of you said yes, we should have traded Burns instead of DJ Moore, and then 58% of you said no. I mean, Anthony Davis, you can make that point. He's better than Bryce, but I mean, it's a valid point. But Bryce hasn't had, he's only played 3 games. So you could say that, but he's only played 3 games. You know what I mean? Who? Joshua Dobbs. He's the quarterback for the Cardinals right now. He's actually been playing very well, which I was very surprised about. Because over the years, Joshua Dobbs has been, Joshua Dobbs. All right, so let's talk about something real quick, chat, since 15 of you are in here. So for this giveaway, this is how it's gonna work. Okay. If you want to get involved in the giveaway, this is how it's gonna work. Number 1, if you want to get into the jersey giveaway, you need to join the Discord. Then I need you to screenshot that you are subscribed to the channel. Everybody that does that, who joins the Discord, sends a screenshot, will get put into the giveaway for a jersey. Okay. So Marcos Cash is not gonna. So here's how I'm doing it. I'm not buying jersey. I am not gonna pick a jersey because I don't know what size to get people, and I don't know what size to and I don't know which one people want. So I am going to do a gift card to either Fanatics or the NFL shop, wherever, right? I'm going to do a Fanatics or an NFL gift card, right? NFL shop gift card. And I will send it to you, right? For you to buy the jersey of your choosing. Okay. Extra medium. What will help the run, but Miles at receiver and have Chuba taking snaps? I mean, that's kind of what Washington does with Gibson. So again, this is how the giveaway works. Okay. Again, this is how the giveaway works. Here, I'll type it up for you guys real quick. This is how the giveaway is going to work. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to type it up and show you how this is going to work. Just so y'all understand. All right. All right. Now I'm going to show y'all how this giveaway works. So the jersey giveaway. All right. So let's do this. Type this up for you guys. Give me 1 second. Jersey giveaway rules. That's what we'll call it. We'll say jersey giveaway rules. All right. All right. Here we go. Rule number 1. Join that. 2. Green. That's it. Literally, that's it. I just typed it all up. It's literally 2 things. And then I'll put you in on the wheel, which means then your name. That's how we're going to do it. Right there. That's how we're going to do the giveaway. Okay. I just wanted to put this together real quick. It won't be long. Bam. Okay, file save as. Boom. Save. Okay. And file, export. Bam. Save. There we go. All right, jersey giveaway. So this is how it's going to work, bruh. Show y'all real quick. Now I'm going to share my screen. There. So that's how the jersey giveaway rules work. This is how the jersey giveaway is going to work. Okay. Jersey giveaway rules. Join Discord. Okay. The link is in the link tree. Okay. The link is down below in the link tree. And if you can't get in there, please let me know. All right. Always just shoot me a comment or comment on, one of my posts or whatever, and I can fix it. Right. Screenshot you are subscribed in the Discord, and then your name will be posted on the wheel, and then we'll spin the wheel. Whoever it lands on wins. That is the best way I think that I can do it. Right. Basically, what I will do is I will get a gift card, put the money on it, whether it's Fanatics or NFL Shop, whichever one I decide to do. And then I'll email it to you, right? If you're the winner, you'll just have to give me your email and I'll email it to you and you'll be able to use it. And that's it. Simple as that. All right. Any questions or concerns, chat? All right. Doesn't sound like it. Perfect. All right. So that's it. Jersey giveaways rules. Join the Discord. Screenshot you're subscribed to the channel in the Discord once you join. And then your name will be posted on the wheel. Okay. And that's it. Simple, easy as that. Jay, you're in there. Perfect. Perfect. I'm not buying. So Mad Chatter, that's not Mad Chatter. It's you're not going to get a Sanders jersey. I'm going to give you a gift card to either Fanatics or the NFL Shop. You're going to be able to pick your jersey, and you're going to be able to pick. I'll probably, like I said, it's going to be $150 gift card because the jersey is like $130, I think. Let me look on Fanatics. I think that's how much I paid for my Bryce jersey. I like Fanatics. Fanatics has all the good ones, I feel like. Let's see. Let's see what a normal jersey is. Yeah, it's $129, so $130. So I'll send plus shipping and all that. Maybe I'll send a $140 gift card. And then that way you can pick your jersey and whatever not. So we'll do that. Since I owe y'all this, we will do that on. Let's do that on, maybe we'll do it on Monday. No, let's do that. Let's do that next Friday. We'll do the true giveaway on next Friday. That way it gives people time to get in the Discord, stuff like that. And then we'll roll with it. All right. We'll roll with it. So join the Discord. If you want to get in this jersey giveaway, join the Discord, take a screenshot. You're subscribed to my channel. And then your name will be posted on the wheel and we'll spin the wheel. And then whoever it lands on wins. And this is for when y'all got me to 2,500 subscribers. So when y'all got me to 2,500 subscribers, I remember I owed you this. We're going to do it now. And then next Friday, we'll spin the wheel and I will get that gift card out to the person who wins next Friday. Sounds fair? I think that's fair. Perfect. Cool. All right. Perfect. How do you send screenshots? I don't know shit about Discord. It's the same thing. Like you take a screenshot like with your phone, right? Or take a picture if you got to from your computer. And then you can just send the picture. There should be a thing in the Discord where it's has this picture. Here, I'll show you. I'll share my screen real quick with the Discord. Yeah, see, so so you'll take a screenshot And then there is a little plus sign down here. You can upload a file in the Discord, right? So do it if you're gonna do it. All right, if you're gonna do it into the Ropp. Actually, no, do it in the giveaways. See, there's a hashtag giveaways in the community. Okay, there's a hashtag giveaways in the Discord. You're gonna do it. You're gonna take your screenshots of you subscribe to the channel in the giveaways, and then we'll do so. All right. I'm going to upload this file to the Discord now so y'all can see it. So it reminds you of the jersey giveaways. All right. There's a plus sign down to the top bottom left corner. Then you're going to go. So once you get into there, right? Once you get into the Discord, obviously join my community and then go into the giveaways, take your screenshot, hit the plus sign, send it in there. All right. And there's other channels in there, guys, that we can start getting involved with. Okay. This Discord's kind of just started I've only been doing the Discord for some time. So screenshot the YouTube or join the Discord. No. So you're going to join the Discord, screenshot that you're subscribed to the channel. So that's what it means. Screenshot you're subscribed in the Discord. So your screenshot of showing that you're subscribed to the channel. And then you'll take that screenshot and then you're going to post it in the hashtag giveaways channel in the Discord. Because there's a bunch of different text channels. There's the Ropp Gang channel where it's kind of just me posting stuff, letting y'all know when I, post a TikTok, post a live stream, whatever. NFL talk, that's more of like, what you think about the Philadelphia Eagles or something. It's just like there's a bunch of different channels we can talk about things. All right. All right, perfect, Jay. Yeah, that's exactly how you want it to do it. So Jay's already in the Discord and he's already done it and he's already shown how to do it. Thank you, Jay. Toxic Black, what's up, man? Appreciate you joining. You're a Falcons fan, so this doesn't count for you, bro. I'm just kidding. I'll do it for you. All right. Everybody thumbs up in the chat if you got it and you understand what to do. And I'll keep reiterating this as we, I'll keep reiterating this as we go on. As if we go on throughout the week, next week too, okay? Perfect. Give me a thumbs up if you're good. There was like a bubble there with a thumb. How do I join the Discord? There's a link tree down below. You can just there's a Discord button. You just go right in and join. And then there's a hashtag giveaway in there for the giveaway. You'll literally just screenshot your thing. Okay, Marcos. Yep. And then you're just going to go into the giveaways. So Marcos, go into the giveaways. Since you're in the Discord right now, see the hashtag giveaways. See where Jay did his. That's what I need to see. Okay. Hashtag giveaways is where you're going to drop the screenshot. Okay. And then if anybody who joins the Discord, if you want to see how to do it, go look at Jay Issues screenshot that he took into the hashtag giveaways in the Discord. And you do that. If you do it the way he did it, then we're good to go. So far, Jay's the only one that's he's the only one that has done it correctly. All right. So again, join the Discord. You're going to screenshot that you are subbed to my channel. You're going to take that screenshot of that you are subscribed to the channel. You're going to go into the hashtag giveaways in the Discord, which is one of the text channels. You're going to take that screenshot and post it in there. Once you do that, your name will be posted on the wheel. That's it. All right. And we'll keep going. I'll keep reiterating this throughout next week as well. Okay. All right. But that's a good way too, guys, for you to connect with me if you want to. You can always get joined. That's why the Discord's there too. It's not just for these giveaways. It's for for you guys to connect with me. Also for y'all to grow our it helps grow the channel, helps grow the community, it helps chat amongst ourselves. It's a great way to, you know, for us to talk as Panthers fans, stuff like that. It's just a fun way to do so. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I appreciate everyone joining the live stream. Again, make sure you pound the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what to do about the giveaway. So make sure you join the Discord. Screenshot that you're subbed. Take that sub or that screenshot. Go into the hashtag giveaways in the Discord and post it in there, and your name will get added to the wheel. Make sure you also go check out all my social media, my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's all on in that link tree. You can go there and follow me on those as well. Go check out Bet USA. That's the sponsorship of our live stream as always. Make sure you do that. Use promo code Pantherology to also get some extra free bets. All right. So go check it out. Appreciate everyone joining. And guys, as always, keep pounding. Peace.